Namaste, beautiful. Welcome to practice. This practice is meant to be done directly before you go to sleep. So if there's anything left in your bedtime routine that you have not yet done, please do that first and then get into your bed and practice with me and then drift off into dreamland. That said, you might drift off into dreamland at the end of the video. So if you have your video set to autoplay, then maybe turn that off so it won't wake you up if you do fall asleep. Yeah? Okay, so we're just going to do a little bit of light movement and then we're going to move into a couple of pranayamas, and hopefully with that you'll be asleep. Yeah? Okay, so let's just start with some stretching of the neck. So being nice and gentle, just trying to release any tension that might be in there. So take the hand, bring it over to the left ear, and then just gently guide the head over to the right. And I do encourage you to actually keep your eyes closed as much as possible during this practice, just to help you achieve sleep. And as we're here, also trying to release any other tension that you might have in the body. So keep noticing it in my face. Starting to relax the face, relaxing the shoulders. All the way down the hips, the back. And let's release and slowly come up. And then taking the left hand, reaching it over toward the right ear and gently guiding the head down to the left shoulder. Relaxing the whole body as we find this stretch in the neck. Gently breathing through the nose. Just allowing the mind to calm down, allowing the body to calm down. And gently release the hand and bring the head back to center. And then let's interlace the fingers. Take the fingers and bring them behind the head. And then relax the shoulders. Maybe give it a little shake if you need it to help relax. And then gently guide the chin down toward the chest, letting the elbows come forward. I'm using the weight of the elbows a little bit to help guide the head down. Remembering to continue to look for any other tension that you might be holding in the body and releasing it. Noticing any tension you might be feeling in the mind and releasing it. Breathing gently through the nose, not breathing too deeply. And go ahead and gently release the hands and slowly and gently bring the head back up to center. Now close your teeth a little bit and then lift the head up toward the ceiling. So with your eyes closed if possible, be looking toward the ceiling, bringing the chin toward the ceiling, bringing the back of the head toward the back. Looking up only as much as is comfortable. Remembering to Find any other tension. Release any other tension from the body, from the mind. Breathing gently through the nose. And slowly and gently come back to center. And continuing to keep the eyes closed if possible. Let's reach the right hand up. Turn your palm so that it's facing up toward the ceiling. And then inhale, reach up toward the ceiling with the palm. And then exhale and begin to lean toward the left side. And no need to be really particular about form here. Just getting a little side stretch. And remembering to continue to be focusing on releasing tension in the whole body. Let's inhale and slowly and gently come back to center. Bringing the right hand down. And taking the left hand and reaching it up toward the ceiling. Turning the palm up so the palm is facing the ceiling. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, gently start to lean toward the right. Gently breathing through the nose. Doing our best to release tension in the body and in the mind. And slowly and gently with an inhale, come up. And gently bring the left hand back down. And then we're just going to find very, very gentle twists. So not pulling, just gently trying to reset the back a little bit before we go into our pranayama. So we can reach the right hand toward the back of you, and then take the left hand and reach it toward your right knee, and then just very, very, very gently twisting to the right. And if your eyes are closed, then you can be bringing what would be your gaze to the back of you. If your eyes are open, you can bring the gaze to the back. Breathing gently, not too deeply. And then releasing any tension you might feel in any part of the body, any part of the mind. And slowly and gently inhaling back to center. Take a breath. And then reaching the left hand back behind you and taking the right hand, reach it to the left knee. And very gently begin to twist to the left. Turning the head back toward the back of you. And continuing to breathe gently, not too deeply. Continuing to find tension and release it in the body and in the mind. And gently releasing and slowly coming back to center. And now we're going to move into our first pranayama, brahmari, so hummingbee breath. So there are a few different ways that you can do this. The kind of most advanced way is that you are both covering your ears and your eyes. If that feels like it's a little bit too much, you can only cover your ears. So the most important thing is that you're covering your ears. You should not be able to hear anything other than your own humming. Okay? So that means you shouldn't be able to hear me speaking anymore. So I want for you to really go deep into yourself. That's the point of this breath, is to go deep into yourself. And you're using your own humming to relax your nervous system. Yeah? And so I would like for us to try to do it 20 times, which is kind of a lot. So this is why I said you can also take the other option. So if you feel uncomfortable with this, or if you do a few and then you want to move to the next one, then go right ahead. If you're ready to do 20 with me, it's going to kind of take a while. So we want to do it for kind of an extended amount of time. Okay, so what we're doing, we're going to take our feet, if possible, and put them down so that we can rest our elbows onto our knees so that we're not straining to keep our arms up to cover the ears. Okay, so then we're going to take our thumbs, we're going to use the thumbs to close the ears, and we're going to take the fingers, so you can either have 2 fingers, you can have 1 finger, you can have all 4 fingers covering the eyes, or you can have 2 fingers covering the eyes, and then you can have your ring fingers so that they're a little bit under the nostrils and kind of restricting the airflow through the nostrils a little bit. My preference is to use all 4 fingers to cover the eyes, so that's what I'm going to do. You can see whatever you prefer as we go into it, and then you're simply humming, making a sound like a bee. So I will show you. If you want to watch, or if you already get it, then you can go ahead, and we're going to do it 20 times. And so really, really slowly. So inhaling through the nose and then humming 20 times. Okay? So covering the ears, now I cannot hear anything. And covering the eyes. And taking our breath. Ready? Let's go. And if you're finished, go ahead and gently release your hands from your face. And now, you can either lie down and go directly to sleep without even opening your eyes, just lie down and go to sleep, or you can move to the next pranayama, which is also quite helpful for sleep. If you would like to move to the next pranayama, you can go ahead and lie onto your right side. And then either just taking your finger of your right hand or taking Vishnu Mudra, so taking your pointer finger and your middle finger and placing it onto your forehead, and then using your thumb to close your right nostril. Just close your eyes, close the right nostril, and just very gently breathe through only the left nostril. And so as you're doing this, then just continue to try to release any tension from the mind. Release tension in the tips of your toes. Release tension in the joints of your toes. Release tension in the tops of your feet, in the soles of your feet. Relax the ankles, the ankle joints. Relax the shins. Relax the calves. Relax the knees and the backs of the knees. Relax the hamstrings. Relax the quads. Relax your sex, your pelvis, your glutes. Relax your tailbone. Relax the space below your belly button. Relax the small of your back. Relax your belly button. Relax your middle back. Relax your gut. Relax your chest. Relax your heart. Relax your upper back. Relax your shoulders. Relax your upper arms. Relax your elbows. Relax your lower arms. Relax your wrists. Release the backs of your hands. Release the palms of your hands. Release your knuckles. Relax your neck, the front of your neck. Relax the back of your neck. Relax your jaw. Relax your lips. Relax your tongue and your teeth. Relax your cheeks. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your eyes. Relax the space between your eyes. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your forehead. Relax the crown of your head. Reach above the crown of your head and relax your aura. Feel yourself completely relaxed. And in this state of deep relaxation, you find your sleep.